Chapter 1. The beginning of forever unfolds on a rainy street at sunset, where a young African-American woman and a young Caucasian man meet by chance under a broken umbrella. They awkwardly hold the umbrella as laughter fills the air, creating a moment that feels both tender and fateful. As they lean in closer, the rain dances around them, painting a perfect backdrop for the unexpected bond forming between them. Each shared smile ignites a warmth that contrasts with the cool raindrops, as if the universe had conspired to bring them together. In that brief encounter, their hearts flutter with excitement, and the world around them fades away. Each touch and glance deepens the connection, as if they had known each other forever, lost in a moment that feels destined. Caught in the spontaneity of the moment, they begin to dance under the weight of the rain, laughter ringing out like music. Each step and twirl solidifies their bond, transforming a simple encounter into a memory they will cherish forever. Warm sunlight pours through the bedroom window as Amara lies on her bed, the smile on her face growing wider with each text exchanged with Daniel. A quick montage flashes by, showcasing their daily texts, video calls, thoughtful gifts and laughter shared between them. The scene transitions to Daniel, who stands gazing out of his window deep in thought, as the hopeful piano plays softly in the background, creating an intimate yet slightly uncertain mood. Later that day, Amara finds herself at a quaint cafe surrounded by friends, her laughter ringing out as she animatedly shares stories about her connection with Daniel. Meanwhile, Daniel strolls through a serene park, hands tucked into his pockets, taking in the beauty of the blooming trees as he reflects on the budding relationship and the emotions it stirs within him. As evening falls, Amara sits in front of her laptop, engaged in a lively video call with Daniel, their faces glowing in the soft light as they exchange smiles and playful teasing. In another moment, Daniel holds a small, beautifully wrapped gift in his hand, a look of determination on his face as he contemplates how to convey the depth of his feelings for Amara. In the cozy interior of a cafe, Daniel sits alone, lost in memories as he scrolls through old pictures of his ex Maya. The soft lighting casts a warm glow around him, but tension hangs in the air as Amara's smile slowly fades from across the table. As raindrops quietly start to fall against the cafe window, the world outside fades away, amplifying the sense of isolation felt within. Daniel's phone flashes a beloved photo of Maya, stirring a mix of nostalgia and melancholy that deepens the silence between him and Amara. Amara, feeling the weight of the moment, takes a deep breath, her fingers anxiously fidgeting with her coffee cup as she watches Daniel struggle with his memories. A glimpse of Daniel's reflection in the rain-soaked window reveals the turmoil within him, emphasizing the growing distance between them. Finally, Daniel sets his phone down, a look of conflict crossing his face as he meets Amara's pleading gaze, silently searching for a connection that's just out of reach. In that moment, Amara's eyes glisten with unshed tears, reflecting the hurt and longing she feels, yearning for him to truly see her. The night was vibrant with colors as Daniel strolled beside Maya, their hands intertwined, but across the street, Amara stood alone, tears streaming down her cheeks as rain began to fall once again. In the glow of the neon lights, Daniel and Maya shared laughter, unaware of the pain rippling across the street where Amara stood silently, her heart shattered with each passing second. As Daniel leaned in to kiss Maya under the dazzling neon lights, Amara turned away, the raindrops mirroring her tears, each drop a reminder of the love that slipped through her fingers. With laughter trailing behind them, Daniel and Maya walked into the night, leaving Amara alone on a soaked bench, her heart heavy as she fought to comprehend the loss of what could have been. The city streets stood in eerie silence, bathed in neon hues, as Daniel and Maya disappeared into the night, while Amara's tear-filled eyes mirrored the vibrant lights, capturing the essence of her heartbreak. Caught up in their own world, Daniel and Maya paused to capture the moment under the dazzling neon art, while Amara turned to leave her figure diminishing into the night, a poignant reminder of lost dreams. In the dim light of the apartment, Amara stands heartbroken, her voice raised in an emotional confrontation with Daniel, whose gaze is cast downward in shame, creating a profound moment filled with anguish and intensity. Amara, consumed by desperation, gestures wildly, her silhouette momentarily illuminated by the flashes of lightning, while Daniel, lost in thought, wrestles with the weight of his mistakes, creating an atmosphere thick with tension and heartbreak. As Amara steps closer, her fierce anger transforms into raw sorrow, pleading for understanding, while Daniel's anguish is palpable. The dim lighting heightens the emotional chasm that separates them, intensifying the moment. Daniel meets Amara's gaze, regret flooding his expression as the rain begins to fall heavily outside, mirroring the storm, brewing within their hearts, amplifying the weight of their confrontation. With a trembling voice, Amara reveals her deep-seated pain, the shadows enveloping them, while Daniel fights back tears, his hands clenched in frustration, symbolizing the struggle to express the turmoil within. Amara sat alone in her dimly lit apartment, pouring her heart into a letter that encapsulated her emotions. "You were my forever, but forever ends today," she wrote, placing a small key beside it. With each raindrop that fell outside, she felt a mix of acceptance and grief, taking a deep breath before stepping away from the life she once knew. As she stood on the rain-soaked street, every drop felt like a release from her past, while the streetlight cast a soft glow around her. Back in the apartment, the letter lay untouched on the desk, the key glinting beside it, symbolizing the finality of a chapter now closed. With each step, Amara embraced the solitude of the empty street, her soaked hair clinging to her face as she moved forward, leaving behind the comfort that once enveloped her. Above, the city lights shimmered against the rain-slicked pavement, a stark reminder of the life she was stepping away from as she ventured into a future filled with uncertainty. Chapter 7. The Fall. Daniel finds himself wandering the city alone, memories flooding back as he passes by the cafe, the park and the bus stop they once shared, now eerily deserted, and echoing his feelings of regret and loneliness. As Daniel glances at the park where they once laughed together, the absence of life amplifies his sorrow, and the memories of their shared moments haunt him like ghosts in the night. With each falling leaf, Daniel feels the weight of his regrets, the memories swirling around him like the autumn wind, intensifying the loneliness that envelops his heart. Sitting alone at the bus stop, Daniel reflects on the choices that led him here, caught between the shadows of his past and the uncertain light of tomorrow. As the haunting melody from the street musician fills the air, Daniel clutches a photo of better days, realizing that the music reflects both his pain and longing for what once was. In the fading light, Daniel struggles with the weight of his emotions, standing alone against the lamppost, contemplating the path that lies ahead, filled with both fear and possibility. 2 years have passed since their last encounter. The rain taps gently against the cafe window as Amara and Daniel, now more mature, sip their coffee in solitude. Their eyes lock, creating an electric moment of connection as soft instrumental music swells, wrapping the scene in a warm glow of nostalgia and hope. Amara savors the rich aroma of her coffee, a fleeting smile revealing memories shared long ago, while Daniel reflects on their journey apart, his gaze unwavering. The cafe hums softly around them, as unspoken words hang in the air, filled with possibilities for the future. Amara's hand steadies as she places her cup down, her heart racing with unfulfilled emotions, while Daniel wrestles with the decision to bridge the gap between them. The atmosphere is charged with anticipation as memories and dreams intertwine, beckoning them to take a step toward renewal. With a surge of confidence, Amara rises from her seat, ready to confront the past that lingers between them, while Daniel's heart races at her approach. In that moment, the noise of the cafe fades away, leaving only the pulsating beat of fate weaving their paths together once more. Inside the cafe, Daniel speaks sincerely, confessing everything to Amara, who listens silently as a single tear falls from her eye, embodying a moment filled with forgiveness and emotional healing. As the air thickens with unspoken emotions, Amara's heart wrestles with the weight of Daniel's revelation, her expression revealing both pain and the possibility of healing. Outside, the sun begins to set, casting a warm glow over the street, as inside Daniel and Amara sit facing each other, both aware that this moment could change everything between them. Daniel's voice trembles slightly as he lays bare his soul, hoping beyond hope that Amara will find it in her heart to forgive him as she wipes away a tear and begins to open up in return. With their eyes locked in a silent exchange, both Daniel and Amara begin to understand that their journey of healing is just beginning as Daniel tentatively reaches out towards her hand. As Amara's lips curl into a faint smile, the atmosphere shifts, hinting at a mutual willingness to move forward, bridging the gap that once separated them. Chapter 10. The New Beginning. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Daniel and Amara strolled along the beach. Their fingers intertwined, each wave that rolled in seemed to echo their promises to one another. The golden sky painted a masterpiece above them, and in that moment, they felt a sense of renewal wash over their hearts, ready to embrace whatever came next. With a heart full of hope, Daniel proposed an unforgettable chapter in their story, as Amara's shocked smile spoke volumes about her excitement and love. In the quiet of the evening time stood still, as she nodded tearfully, accepting his proposal, sealing their love with a promise that resonated across the waves. As the ring sparkled in the fading sunlight, the world around them faded away, leaving only the sound of the ocean and their hearts beating in harmony. In that magical moment, Amara realized that this new beginning was not just about love, but about the journey they would embark on together side by side.